Good morning. Saturday the 16th of October 2010. Somewhere. I must be somewhere. Nowhere. It's the most beautiful, starlit, fresh morning in the Midlands in England. I was going to say Shropshire, but I mean actually in Staffordshire. And this is something of beauty. Now, what can I do about it? Well, not a lot. But how much do I want to do? Lots. I remember being in Paris and pas si loin de la Seine, il y était une église assez grande, mais là-bas on trouve les moines et les sœurs qui restent comme ça en prière. Which, being translated, meaneth, I was in Paris some time ago by the Seine, the river Seine, and there was a church, and it was a monastery with monks and nuns, but young people. And you go in, and you just find people kneeling in prayer. Go back an hour later, same people. It's rather lovely. Young people. My soul longs for this. Anyway, we don't get that generally. I'm in England, this godless nation. How does one reawaken within the human soul love of you, my Lord? That is the problem. How to evangelize England. The world, but, you know, I'm British, I'm English, basically. I'm mostly a Londoner, but I'm not a proper one of them. I'm not really a proper anything. I am a Christian. So how, then, to put myself to your service, my Lord? That is my cross that I insist on bearing. Why won't people listen? Why? The whole talk on, I mean, Radio 4 is very excellent value for money. You don't have to pay for it in England. And then there's the BBC World Service through the night. You just turn your radio on and you have these absolutely excellent programs pouring out of it. Not just the news stuff, but in-depth reports and dramas and all sorts. Quite why, but there is this sense of fair play in England. We, England, have not had a civil war since Cromwell, which is some 400 years and more ago now. So all around the world, you know, I mean, poor old Petrograd, Leningrad, St. Petersburg, Russian Revolution, so on. This is Russian music. It is beautiful. They've had, you know, 1917 kicked off and then millions dead and all the rest of it. All over the world. I mean, Africa commemorating 50 years of independence, Nigeria and all sorts, and South Africa's only driven off, etc. So there are all sorts of countries just going through turmoil, whereas England is, by and large, or has by and large had a settled history for some hundreds of years. No internal conflict. There's more